joined by CJ Bailey. If you guys want to go ahead and raise your hand for questions for CJ, we'll get this started.
I just pick on somebody who raised their hand. Or they just
Question,
act.
CJ. Noah, go ahead.
Hey CJ, what's kind of the your mindset when you're on the sideline and you're told it's time to go in and kind of have to get ready to go in and play in a game like this?
The main thing that was on my mind was to come in and take care of the ball. That's the first thing first. And even though that didn't happen on the second drive, after the half, it just turned over. Like just play ball instead of just worry about one thing. So on the sideline, Grayson was always behind me. He was like bigging me up and saying, "I'm not feeling right, but you got to go in and make a play." And I had to play for Grayson, and the team. So my job, when my name was called, I just stepped in and make plays for my team, and we won again.
Jaden, go ahead.
CJ, Noah Rogers told us this week that y'all are really embracing the quote unquote grown ass man mentality.
Yeah.
Was that something that you were actively thinking about, while you were out on the field?
Yeah, Gam, got to be a grown man, but that was the main thing. Like, just step in and be that guy for the team. Like, you in a position now, you got to act like you was here before. So like when I stepped in, Noah, I hit Noah a couple times. I hit Wes, I hit everybody. But the main thing was to stay level headed instead of just getting up and down. That was the main thing.
Rob, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just wondering, CJ, as the game progressed, did you sort of pick up steam, pick up confidence? I know you had two straight really great passes. I think one was to Rogers, and then the next one was to Jolie.
Yeah, I was just going off of what the defense did. The defense was making plays, so I had to step in and make plays as well. And once I made that first play, it just kept on going like a domino effect. And yeah,
What's the mood in the locker room right now, sir?
can you repeat that?
I'm sorry. What's the mood in the locker room? What was the mood when you guys
Oh,
got the
everybody coming out the half right now, because right now we celebrating, happy for the win. Everybody pat me on my back, but it's really a team thing.
Go ahead, Brian.
CJ, I was actually going to ask you about the locker room at halftime as well. I mean, you go in, you have first couple drives, but as you mentioned, in the second half, you really started to pick up steam. What was that progression like going into the half, then going out of the half, and really starting to pick up momentum?
Going to the half, everybody was having that I got your back, we got each other back mentality. Like we just was playing for just go out there in the second half, play for each other, clean up the mistakes coming from the first half. So the main thing was to just brotherhood in the half at the halftime locker room and just like play for each other coming into the second half.
Ethan, go ahead.
DJ, you've played in plenty of nationally televised games in high school and big time matchups at the prep level. How do you think playing at Chaminade kind of prepared you to, make an instant impact as a freshman?
Yeah, playing at Chaminade was a big reason why I wanted to play at NC State, because I had that feeling when I was at Chaminade, we played in those big games. I wanted to play those big games at NC State as well. That's what I'm here for. So that it really prepared me a lot for like these moments right here. And I'm glad that when I went to Chaminade, my coaches instilled like everything I have in me. Like when those big time moments come, it's just a game. Just play the game. Don't worry about the crowd or everything. But it felt way bigger when I'm at NC State. Like the fans is way different. Like especially Tennessee game in this game, everybody's up. Like everybody is loud, and so a lot of people in the stands. Like I never felt like this in the game in high school. It's a big difference.
Jaden, go ahead.
If you had to define this game in one or two words, what would it be?
Learn a lesson. Learn a lesson. I had to learn. Like watching Grayson and everything, it was great, and I learned a lot from Grayson. But it's like it's your time to do it now. So like when you're doing it, you got to think about everything that Coach Rope taught me, Coach Doran, Grayson. Like it was a learning lesson for me, especially at the half when I threw that interception. I had to learn and overcome that and don't hang on it. Like one thing that I used to do, I'm gonna be honest with you, in high school, I would hang on like bad mistakes, like bad throws and interception. I had to forget about it. It was like learn how to just put everything in the past and move forward.
Brian, go ahead.
CJ, you mentioned came to NC State to be a part of big games, big atmospheres. Obviously, you got the playing time some playing time in Tennessee. You were in the spring game in Carter Finley. This is your first game in Carter Finley in a meaningful game. Just as far as like the atmosphere and how the fans showed out, what was it like to be part of that experience?
So honestly, before I got here at NC State, I have never been to an NC State game. So once that from Western Carolina, not even a spring game, from Western Carolina, that atmosphere was so different and it was so big. Like I never felt, like I said, I never felt how NC State feels. Like I love that crowd and that atmosphere. Like those fans come out every time and support us, and I love that.
Noah, go ahead.
Kind of going off that, you scored your first touchdown, your college career today. What was it like, I guess, getting into the end zone and hearing the crowd, chant your name as you're running off the field?
It was a very exciting moment. I was so happy when Coach called that play for me, and I just wanted to execute and get in the end zone for the team. Like I just wanted to make a play, and when I made that play, it felt amazing.
All right, last one for CJ. Rob, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to ask you sort of two-parter. When you got the idea, when you were told you were going to go in the game, how hyped up were you? How did you feel? And at any point in the game, did it sort of become your normal? Okay, this is what I've always done, and that sort of feeling dissipate.
When he first told me that I had to get in and step up, I kind of got jitters. I'm gonna be honest. I had the nervous jitters in my body, but I like after that bad mistake I made, I had to just say, let's play ball. Like just go play ball, do what you was taught for all of this time you've been playing football. Just go play ball in that second half, and that's what I did.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, CJ.
Appreciate it.